Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Martin Edwards. I work for myself, which is Edwards Electrical North Devon Limited, and I'm a director on the tools, doing it all really, doing the dirty work which other people don't need to do, and I try to make a successful business out of what I do. The best bit about my job, I would say, is the freedom it gives me to try to succeed in what I do, offer a good service, and potentially raise the standard of the industry as what I can. So I done my apprenticeship from 15 years old. I went to college 1 day a week doing electrical technical apprenticeship. And then after that, I was qualified and I decided to embark on a solar PV course, which was back in 2009. That was when it wasn't really too mainstream. Not many people were involved in solar PV. Done it at Petrock. Yeah, all went well. I was at the age of where my parents were trying to push me towards buying a house and be sensible. I wanted to go on my own and start my own business. So I sunk into peer pressure and I purchased my house instead of going on my own, which has its benefit and negativity as I stemmed my business growing as such. So I waited 4 or 5 years and I started on my own. After that, I embarked on some more further qualifications, testing all the latest regulations and some more solar PV training. And from that, I've grown. We're only small scale. There's 3 or 4 of my lads. But I just try to do what I can do and do it well. Yeah, so I think apprenticeships when I was growing up were more than frowned upon. I think it was an easy route. If you weren't very academical, you wouldn't go to university, you were going to go do an apprenticeship because it was easy. But I think financially, for a 15, 16-year-old growing up now, if you could learn on the job, you would get financial gain and your education would grow massively, as well as your actual hands-on experience. So I definitely recommend doing an apprenticeship if you can. 1 day a week at college, 4 days on the tools, and you put you in good stead for life later on. Yeah, so I think the skills you really need, you need to be pretty confident in what you want to do. Not necessarily have a passion to do it, because when you're 15, you don't really know what you want to do. But just believe in what you're going to do. And I think especially solar and renewable industry, I think it makes sense harvesting the elements to make energy. So yeah, I think if you're driven, you've got your head screwed on, and you're ready for a bit of hard work, then you'll flourish and do well in it. I think in general, getting into renewables, especially solar, especially as a youngster, it's the way it's going to go. So I think where you would go to university for 3 years and come away with a degree and not really know what you're going to achieve, at least if you're going into an apprenticeship, you could work out the avenue where you want to go. Especially now it's so diversified, you could go whatever way you want to route, but you're still reaping the benefit of renewable energy, which is going to be a massive factor given the electrical costs and household consumer costs are going to go up. My advice would be I wouldn't listen to mum and dad. I would start off on my own. I wouldn't have bought a house so early. I would have jumped at being ambitious, maybe not take it so safe. So that's why I try to now later on I try and take a little bit of risk, because I think risk does favour the brave and the brave normally succeed. However, you will fail, but if you have the conviction, you'll do well.